So it's Pannon. No, not Pannon. Davree. Right, Davree?
Sorry, I'm on my way to the brothel.
Oh, okay.
He's got a spit.
We had more complex than that.
Well, if you want to talk to him, you can just switch places.
Oh, yeah, that's I mean, this is something we could really percolate about what we could be doing. I mean, right, like up to this point, selling our services as mercenaries has proven itself unbelievably lucrative.
Yeah, that is true.
So. I mean, like, we don't necessarily need to do anything.
No, I was just thinking
I just think we need, like, if we want money, we just need another job.
We just need to continue killing stuff.
Killing pirates or see whatever the Empire has for us to do,
right.
And we're going to make bank.
But I was just thinking, but that only sort of lasts until the end of the war. And I was thinking perhaps we start... we set up some start another war. There's this Espen fellow up there that he says to have a really good kicking. Right. We essentially start some sort of... Because I mean, I have 6,000. That should be enough to get any sort of business off the ground, really, right? And
I mean, I already have a few contacts from way back when we had a bit of time to us, like a month.
Yeah,
I spent most of that time training as a special wizard, but I had a bit of time to so I have like a fence. I know a few people, and I'm sure your network is way bigger.
Yeah,
I know a few magic people though.
Yeah, but I was actually thinking more of using this time of flux to start a legitimate business that can then they can
siphon money through. You want to start? We buy a business,
yes,
and then we clean our money through it. Is that what you're saying?
That's not actually what I'm saying. I'm just.
No, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Making a front for another business.
Yes.
No,
that makes no sense because
I mean, I think
there is no such thing as money laundering in this world, is there?
It
wouldn't have to be because
no taxes.
Well, there probably are taxes, but there's no there's not like a system that is beyond give us your money.
But
no one's keeping an eye on how much up. There's no bank. Well, there is a bank, but there's no like.
What I'm actually thinking was more like we start we use our murder money to start some sort of business that can then once the war that can flourish during this wartime, and then once the war's over,
we burn it down. Take the insurance money.
No. We have made a business that can sustain itself without our knowledge, and then it's essentially just free money. We essentially.
I hear you.
We do
and the business would be potions.
Right now, I think the business.
The thing is, the potions are essentially heroin. It's legal. It's not illegal to use, but my point is, it's illegal for us to start selling potions. That's not a problem, morally speaking. It's a practical problem if we're starting a legitimate business to sell potions.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, unless it's only the idea about businesses. We need to start it during this wartime, make it grow during the wartime. So it needs to be something that can grow during wartime. For instance, potions, and then once the war's over, potions become legal again because they no longer need to cease them.
Right. But again, the problem is that the Empire, the government, has seized all potion production. They're taking all of it, and I don't think the salespeople are being sufficiently compensated. I think they're probably losing a lot of money on it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It doesn't strike me that this Empire would just be like, and of course we will pay you fairly for yourself. They'll just take it because they're. I mean,
but what about
the Queen seems cool, but she is a dictator.
That is true, but that's.
I don't know. Is that true? No, not so much the Queen, but I mean, just to understand the situation. The Empire has said we will be having all the healing potions, right?
Again, essentially, if they are compensating people, but only just to the point that they don't lose money on creating them. But
so no one's making money off of healing potions legitimately.
but we can
illegitimately,
Yes.
the market is probably crazy.
Yes.
So we don't need an upfront business. We need your original idea, which is an underground.
Yes, and then once the war's over, we
don't
essentially
we
just
just start
move it into it. I have an old shop back home.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you sell?
We sold
No, I'm just kidding.
vipers and
No, you've already
vertical ascendances.
Yeah, you already told me the story in just unbelievable detail. So
It's almost like you were there.
it's like
Oh dear God.
I think this is something that we can work on. I would definitely suggest bringing a few of the other members in. My sister has her own set of contacts, particularly in the religious community.
Yeah.
Neris is probably the best of us in terms of not alchemy but plant stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking we actually hire someone.
Yeah, we'll need to hire help. Jace is just cool. I like Jace.
He would be the face of the operation because this is definitely not going to be the face of the operation. Yes, I mean,
And you also
could you
know
pull
that
him off this?
And you also know that Bonus actually knows how to create healing potions.
Yeah, we have Bonus, so we might just make him do that instead.
Wait, what?
Bonus is a member of the crew. He's also a werewolf, but
Yeah.
he's also an alchemist.
Right.
Essentially, he's a blood hunter, and through that, he has learned how to.
He's an alchemy. I know a little bit of alchemy. I can already make a potion. I invented my own potion. It heals 1 HP and also it lights your mouth on fire.
Like little, like
No.
like
No.
Like you get.
Yeah, it makes you sick.
it's really my mouth angry.
Yeah, it has bad mouthfeel. to say it lightly.
What did he use? It was like the ash of a hydra and troll feet.
Wait, you've killed a hydra as well?
Yeah,
Damn.
in the Underdark. Cinderfell. Dark Shadow Realm.
Back away.
Shit. Yeah. Quick question now we're talking about, not to derail too much. Oven is dead, right?
Well, he and Tasmal ventured inside the room of the
They
Omentide.
were on board the Ontem when it blew up.
Well, when you slew the Omentide, it seemed to have completely transformed into a creature.
Who the fuck is Oven?
His name
one
was
of the
Oban.
pirates.
One of the pirates that we took, and
one
he
of
was
the
he was my guinea pig. I kept on calling him Oven. But like, for all intents and purposes, we assume that he's probably dead together with the rest of the crew. That's fine. I'm not bothered by that.
Right. But do you think the werewolf would be up for,
Yeah, he's already a mercenary pirate. So
and a werewolf?
And it'll be a race.
And this of course, this empire has a thing about werewolves that I may know. How are werewolves looked upon in this world?
Well, it depends. However, you do know he's not a full-fledged werewolf. He's something called essentially Order of the Lycan within the Blood Hunter community.
Werewolf lads.
We'll be best friends.
Generally, they are not viewed as, let's say, first-class citizens, essentially, because they are feared. But it's not like there's any legislation against them, because they are affinitive to the vestige.
I mean, he might be an option.
Become defense against
He has some sort of
the
tragic backstory that he told me
same
once, and then I was sort of half listening to.
Right.
And I guess we could
Absolutely, and they have like a 50% chance to not die.
Would it not be a... Here's the thing. Would it not perhaps be a better idea just to have it look at our different contacts, and then perhaps there's already someone who's has started a business, and then we essentially just take that business.
Well, I guess that's an option.
We can just buy them out. We have.
Yeah. We buy them out.
Ja, det er det der. Gå på toilet, mens en lawful evilness.
You were thinking of killing them all, but that might be a little bit too attention grabby. Right.
Very well.
Jeg føler som 100% af Aurora er jo så sådan 90% af hans impulse control. But sådan, kan vi.
We'll have a look at it. Also, I think an important question to find out is what are the components of a health potion?
Right.
What you need? What are the raw components? I wouldn't know that. I have no way of knowing.
No.
I also have
to talk
no idea.
to Bunrush for that.
Okay.
Or
so that's what that would be.
yeah,
Because if you could maybe just, you might not even need to control the supply of health potions. If you could just control an element of the supply of what you need to make health potions, already there you're making mad cheddar.
Yeah, I was just thinking if we make health potions, we're also stuffed for life. Just
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or we could maybe sort of crawl our way up that vine.
Yeah. So perhaps we have a look at at our different contacts here in the city.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
Very well. We moved the camera over to Davree and Jace as they enter the room of Calabride. And there's been taking some care for her. She actually has had a bath for the first time probably in years, I guess. New change of clothes and so forth. So now she actually looks like a person rather than this disheveled, crazy creature before you. You do notice that she is talking to someone who's not in the room. And she's like talking like, yeah, I don't know, maybe hello again.
Hello there. How are you feeling?
Much better. Isn't that right to me? That really did a good thing to us. So, how can I help? I was told not to leave until I had talked with you.
Yeah. So, to be blunt, this person that you keep talking to.
Javinia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We believe she may. We believe there may be a connection between you guys and a lich.
A lich? Oh, we don't know any liches, do we? No, not per se.
I've forgotten his name.
The lich was called Ezekiel.
Okay.
Whereas this person who seems to be responsible for the theft of Ezekiel's factory is someone who just refers to himself or herself as CK.
Okay. So the names Ezekiel and CK rings no bell?
CK do. Me and Javinia were actually mentored by him back in Montreal.
Ah. Well, that's good for you, yet unfortunate, because you see, as it turns out, we believe that CK may have taken something of great value from said lich. Well, belonging to said lich.
Do you know what the item was?
A phylactery.
A phylactery? Do you? No, you don't know why. No, neither of us know why he would steal something like that. He was proficient in the art of the arcane and necromancy in general, so maybe he was investing in something of big knowledge. It's why he wanted us to refer to him as Seeker, because he's seeking truth.
I see. Would you have any idea where CK might be?
Last I met with him was back in Montreal. At that time he was affiliated with the Arcane University in Taspen.
Montreal. I see.
However, he was always moving across the various continents, so unfortunately I don't know where he is. And also, it's been years since I last talked with him.
I see. And you have no idea how you might be able to contact him?
I believe Javinia still keeps in contact with him, but she won't tell me such truths. I've tried to ask, but she seems rather stubborn, you know. Oh, easy now, Javinia.
Okay, I turn towards Davree.
Yeah, you can see he's like crossing his arm, like trying to bit up his. Thinks she's telling the truth.
Yeah, I do. I mean, either she again she does have some leanings toward necromancy, so either she is telling the truth and she's actually in contact with the spirit, or she is at least somewhat disturbed and still believing that she can contact this friend of hers.
Okay. Well, I could try to cast some of truth in order to.
But by all means, do try.
Okay. Let's see. Let's just see.
Tuga.
I
Uga
can.
Booga Suno Truda.
Oh my god.
I mean, actually, what she's like is like, and you see, Calabride is like gets this jolts in her, and it's like.
Oh, sorry about that. I think someone might have opened a window somewhere. I'll get you a blanket.
She knows she's under the effect.
Ah, okay, fair enough. In that case, I tell her nothing about no blankets. I will not be giving her a blanket.
You will also need to roll save. You're within the vicinity.
Okay, what is it?
I believe it's 15. No, 16. He has some right now.
Oh yeah, but it was
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Yeah, no.
You're also now compelled to tell the truth, however you know so, and you can also free to just not say anything.
Okay.
It enforces you to tell.
Okay. In that case, I pretend I'm not affected by. Is that something I can do? Can I pretend not to be affected by it?
Make a disguise check by the deception check.
Just can't say I'm not affected by it.
Yeah. Okay. 24.
You don't make any sudden gestures or anything like that.
Okay.
It seems totally fine.
Okay.
Say that.
So once more, you are entirely sure that you have no idea how you might be able to contact CK.
Just call him Sleeky.
I'd rather not say.
Oh. How come?
I don't trust you.
Oh, fair enough.
At this point, should I just cast Charm Person?
Yeah, it's way more effective. Honestly, Sword of Truth is an okay spell, but it's people do know that they're under the effect, so it's really more of a torture spell and less of a trick spell.
True.
And it's also great for coming effect now.
Yes, and it's a comic.
I'm playing Truth and Dare.
True, but once I'm done, she will know that I have charmed her.
Well, she just failed to
We'll
save.
play Truth and Dare.
Sorry.
Roll, she failed to save. So.
Sure, I cast Charm Person on her.
Everyone dies.
Oh.
And again, she becomes like crossed out now, being doubly influenced by spells.
Oh, I would definitely would prefer if you told me the truth now.
Well, I do have access to a sending spell, and it would allow me to contact CK. I'm not sure whether or not he will actually answer, but...
I mean, is there any reason he wouldn't?
No, I don't see why I wouldn't. Anything you want me to say to him in particular?
Martin, can you just remind me about this CK guy?
Yes, certainly. When you were sent to the town of Evergale in order to purge it from ghouls, you encountered a necromancer who you slew, and he had a letter which stated not only that if this necromancer needed help, he could contact Javinia at High Point Keep, and also to make sure that the rulers of Graven Hill were like fooled for a time. And he then signed his name Seeker. And that's all you know about him. Later you encountered a person you think might have been him as he exited a portal in the crypt where Ezekiel's phylactery was kept. And then you combated the dwarven blackhead Grogol.
Grogol?
Dogrel? Dogrel, yeah. Sorry.
I remember the name, bitches.
Can I remember anything about any idea we might have gotten as to what his goals are or something along those lines?
As of now, the only thing you know is that he wanted clearly the phylactery of Ezekiel. And you also knew that, as Calabride just said, he is apparently a seeker of truth. What truth that is, you don't know as of.
Alright.
And you can see that response like, not because I want you to send this message to me. I'm just curious, Calabride. Do you actually think Javinia is next to you? I'm just curious. And you can see he's like, no.
But it is comforting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I have missed her.
Oh, I don't mean it in a condescending way. I totally understand.
No. And we were both supposed to travel to Slovenia, and nothing came of that. As you know now. But regarding the sending spell, what do you want me to ask him?
One question first. What truth is it that you believe that he's seeking?
Actually, she's like pondering a bit, as if she actually
Never
thought this thought before. Well, I guess the truth of life itself, I think.
Well, in that case, would you mind telling him that you may have gotten an important clue about...
I think he'll be quite surprised that I'm contacting him, actually. He always told us never to contact him, he would contact us. But
How do you think he would react if he knew you were in peril?
Oh, I'm certain he would come save me.
Ah, okay. Okay. So, I turn towards Davree. Do you think there's any sort of safe place where people wouldn't be harmed if we suggest that he meet us there? Obviously not him knowing that he will be meeting us.
Well, there are a couple of locations that we could fly just in the outskirts of town, just like with the demon summoning. Or we might actually travel to High Point Keep, where this Javini was supposed to be.
Yeah, okay. Just remind me, that keep, is that supposed to be abandoned?
It was abandoned.
Killed Javini, right?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, okay. In that case, how about sending him a message saying that, saying to meet at High Point Keep?
High Point Keep, yeah. I think that sounds like
in 3 days' time or so, if you can.
Again, it will probably take you 3 days to actually fly to High Point Keep from where you are. Just
I mean, if it's too far, then just...
It would be doable easily enough. Actually, it would probably take 2.5 days to fly there, and then you could set up camp and so forth.
Yeah.
So that's entirely doable.
If you wouldn't mind, that would be absolutely amazing.
Should I tell him that you will be there as well?
Sure.
Are you certain about that? Davree says.
I mean, if he thinks that we might have something of value to him, it might be useful. Plus, it would actually give us a chance to actually talk to him rather than just him fleeing off as soon as he sees us.
Yeah, fine. Okay. I'm just.
I mean, if you don't think it's a good idea, then we can just say that it's.
I don't know at this point, honestly.
Yeah, let's just say it's her, just to be safe.
It might be used as bait in order to actually lure him in.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm sure to tell them your name or your group, or what should I refer you to?
Fellow Seekers?
Fellow Seekers, yes. That's good. That's a good idea, yes. Okay, 1 moment. And you see she's like concentrating as she's casting the spell. You see a couple of spell components and she's pulled up using one hand to actually draw the symbols and so forth. Yeah, it is done.
Perfect.
And see she's waiting because you actually know this from yes, that the send spell is a two-way communication. You can also respond to it.
Okay, well in that case I guess me and Davree will be waiting for a short while, just seeing if there is any sort of response.
Huh? He says he will be there. I didn't expect that.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, he's a very pleasant man.
Well, I'll be looking forward to meeting him.
Yes, so,
absolutely.
Shall I travel along with you, or?
Yeah, I see no harm in that.
Okay, and then
can't tell a lie.
I'll ask one of the crew is there a place that on the deck or something I can sleep on.
Perfect. You do that. I turn to Davree. Was there anything else that we needed?
No, I don't think so. No, not on the top of my head.
Okay. Well, in that case, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Is there anything you need?
A bit quackish.
In that case, I'll talk to someone to see if we can get you some food.
Sounds great.
Good.
That is dead on.
So I suppose we will be leaving her room. And I'm sure someone is sent.
You can see that Davree actually walks up and talks to one of your crew members. Let's say it's Velma.
Okay.
And the Steam Knight. And says, make sure to keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't flee or anything. She's like, certainly. Right.
Okay.
Oh, the Steam Knight is just that lady from Overwatch, isn't she?
Essentially, no.
While I was doing a few calculations, and I found a spellbook on the worm mage. I found a spellbook on the worm mage that we killed.
Oh yeah.
On the Grell, on the Omen side, and I had some spells in it that I could write into my own book. It'll cost me 1,000 gold pieces in raw materials and take me 40 hours of work. So I threw it away.
Again, you know you can also use it as a spare spell.
That's true, but it's creepy, right? It has like green tentacles and whispers to me. I'm not keeping that mother gem. I know you promised it wasn't cursed, but it still creeps me the fuck out.
But is the problem the money or the?
No, I can afford it and I have the time. But it's just like if you don't think that it's going to be time consuming and very expensive to be a wizard.
I mean, you can just make it a hobby, like one a day.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just like I wish I was a druid. You can just ask nature for stuff. You leech.
What do you mean?
No, I don't need money. I was just pointing it out.
You don't need money. We got on.
I really don't need money.
Be making bank on health potions.
Yeah. So wait. So did we ever leave?
Yeah, we were walking towards our contact.
Yeah, I guess essentially we were like, okay.
Okay. All I'd like to do is just find out what material. Oh right, yeah. So I'm gonna turn to Bonrus.
Bonrus, yeah.
Right. While you do that.
Go back,
So I lost count. What eagle are we at?
Which we have code names. No. So this is Daggerwang. No wait, was it Dingmeister?
Dickmeister.
Dickmeister. Rex Churchill here.
Waggodang.
Archmage Rex Churchill. Esquire.
Boat face here.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna see if there's anyone who's actually already in the health potion
I'll
game.
go with you.
Have you left?
I don't know.
Right. Jeg tjekker mine...
Oh wait, actually just while we're on the... can we just make a quick detour to the execution place again?
No.
Come on, just a little tiny mini detour.
What?
Detour!
Why do you want to go sleep?
Okay, I'm not there, so...
No, except I'm just bringing Blake this time.
Oh no.
Blake will be fine with this. We just need a little bit of fresh blood. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of fresh blood.
This for the whole demon thing again.
Yes.
I mean, okay. But it's only from the worst of these...
It has no effect that they will be very dead already. I'm not killing anyone.
Oh, we just get
just taking it.
You should see the shit Bob got up to. This is fine.
I will
Sneak peeks everywhere.
I will disguise myself as Alexander again.
Yeah.
That worked very well last time around. And I'll just walk in. Is it the same guy who's there?
Wait, Alexander, that's the drug dealer, right?
Alexander's the commander, the officer that we talk to sometimes.
The captain of
sometimes.
the Knights of
He's like the realm protectors.
Yeah.
Because impersonating an officer definitely would be a problem.
It's a Conan.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm good. I'm very good at this.
And not just any officer, a very recognizable officer.
Sure, and he's been here before, so he's already a known face.
Yeah, because you were here before.
Yes, I'm creating stuff.
Right. So I'm just following you. Have my role.
Yeah. You're my associate.
Sup?
Oh, is it the same guy?
No, new guy.
Alright. I'm Realm
And you
Protector.
actually see he has like a slit throat.
My name is Realm Protector Alexander
Connaught.
What?
Connaught.
Connaught. This is my associate Boating Boatface. I'm investigating a murder. And I need to check out one of the corpses that you have in stock.
And you came down yourself?
Can I roll for something? Because I'm very good at this.
Deception.
Persuasion, deception, performance, deception. Cool. 25. I'm very good at lying.
It's not really usual procedure.
No, but this is a bit of a emergency. There's a murder on the loose, and I think that that one of the people that we have executed might be one of his victims. Doesn't make any sense. might have been in league with him. Sorry, it's been a long day.
We're here to test the blood.
We had to test the blood. No.
It's like,
Who's this guy?
That's weirder.
Is it?
Well,
Get blood from the
just say no. No. Okay. Yes. So just we need. Can you just show me the recently executed?
Can I get the papers?
What papers?
Have a forgery kit.
Do you not know who I am? I am
Yes, I do.
Knight
That's why I'm
Commander.
confused by this.
My bird face.
Listen, there hasn't been time to arrange papers or anything. This is a rush job, or I wouldn't be here myself.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
natural wonders. Like, yep.
So very.
Yeah.
Bob is looking at the body right now.
Good.
A good necromancer?
He's this instantly one single-digit intelligence necromancer who just sold eat a sandwich on top of the body last time.
All right. Cool. You wait here.
Yeah, okay.
I meant like yes.
That guy.
You can go about your business.
Okay.
I march.
And you see he walks towards like an executioner's axe and blood where a man is like waiting like, oh no, outside.
That's not about right. And I go in and I find I go into where Bob is.
Well, hi again.
Hi, Bob. How are you doing? No, this is a waste of time.
I'm eating some army.
Listen, I need to have another look at one of these guys. Would you mind just waiting outside while I do it? I give him a gold. I give him a piece of gold.
And yeah, just
No, Bob. Bob, it's for buying more. Go buy yourself some more salami, Bob.
How many pizzas do you
You can get a whole salami for that. But only if you hurry. The salami shop's about to close.
and you see he's like waddling these fast like a chicken.
And I'll get 2 vials of blood. Sorry, from the freshest corpse.
Yes, so it jumps up.
Not that fresh.
Cool. And I hide it with my cloak and I go outside. All right. Thank you. Good job done.
Meanwhile, I'm just standing there with the executing duty. So, in your professional opinion, do you think this town would be in lack of some sort of shop with boy? I don't know. Snakes? Possibly even ladders? Maybe even both?
We don't really have a menagerie, so yeah, probably.
I'll get on the sending stone to Bob then.
and since Blake, I would like you to roll a perception check.
A perception check, you say?
Don't fuck this up, man. I left you as the lookout for a reason.
Wait, is this just my passive perception?
No, because your passive perception is so high.
It's 24. Well, also that was a 10, so that's a 19.
19. You do actually see a couple of the Knights of Oath guards arrive at the scene, and you walk over to Susan. It's like, so we heard that Alexander was here again.
I am very nonchalantly whispering to the sentence, get over there, get over there.
Yeah,
this is ship, get over there.
If you just out of game, if you could tell me that they are looking for Alexander, I know not to come out as Alexander. Just fine.
They're looking for Alexander.
All right. I cast the disguise self and I turn into
A bear.
I turn into Brawny Blake.
Brawny Blake! I love Brawny Blake.
Brawny Blake's more handsome, better looking brother.
He has the same stats, except the 16 is now in strength, and the 6 is in dex, and intelligence and charisma has been switched.
But also he's dressed in sort of whatever Bob was wearing.
Yeah, it's a plain robe, with this apron in front of blood and also.
Yeah.
det der kommer til at afslutte den her kampagne, er ikke, at vi når max level og har tævet alle fjender. Det er, at vi bliver uvelkomne i alle byer.
I just woke up.
Oh, Brony! Hello.
Ah, Scrawny! My brother! Alright, my brother.
Who are you, sir?
My name's Brawny Blake. I work here.
Oh, you do?
Yup.
Do you mind coming down to our station just...
Not at all, but what's it about?
Just... I don't recognize you at all.
What do you mean, I'm a new hire? So is my brother. Go check with, what's his name? James? James. I think he hired us. Listen, man, my job is just to cut up stuff. Have I cut it up wrong? Like, what's happening?
Not necessarily, because I have to roll for them, and the roll hit pretty poorly, so it's going to say, I'm keeping an eye on you.
That seems completely fair, and I'm glad that you're doing your
Right.
job.
Definitely keep an eye on him. And then you're gonna disappear anyway. you don't actually exist.
What? No, I'm Brawny Blake.
Right. So, come on, Ronnie.
So, are we done here? I have a head to chow up. Oh, please don't, sir. Yeah, just go.
Look at this, pure comedy. Well, check that out, boys.
Right. As we walk away, I go, it's a bit weird that we have, that as brothers we have the same name but different nicknames.
What?
We were so similar.
You do realize my name isn't actually Scrawny Blake, right?
Nothing of the sort. I flex my pecs.
Where's Davree with those goddamn gloves?
Alright.
Brony Craig.
Brony Craig.
And so we return.
Yes.
And where are we heading next then? You...
Oh, I guess I have a few things I could do. I need to get some holy water.
Again?
Yeah.
Wait,
Because I need to summon the demon
Wait.
again.
Are you summoning the demon again?
Yes.
Why would you need water with holes in it?
What are you doing?
It's a Thorny Blake. He's spoiling.
It's too bad we don't have
Hvad kan du have?
communication.
Thorny Blake.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. He gave it to me. Oh wait, sending. We cast sending to my sister.
Yeah.
Say, hey, Aurora, could you get me some holy water, please? And thank you.
Goodbye.
Lots of love. Your brother, Eos,
That's
also known as Brawny Blake.
And as soon as you finish that, you're like, oh, I didn't tell her how much holy water I need.
Sending, it's me again. I need,
How does Sending show up?
shall we say, about, I don't know, 200 gold pieces worth of holy water, please. And thank you, lots of.
Essentially, we
Thank
see
you.
Aurora walk down and she starts to vibrate like a phone.
Eos question. Can you trick sending using hyphens? Is that a thing? Can you just, like, if you just say it's when you use sending,
So,
as
we
you
are-
do, as you do,
I
can you just say like,
Yeah,
just
I'm
don't
gonna say
breathe
yes.
between the words, just going, hello, it's me.
Oh, basically, basically you have to speak German.
But none of us speak Gnomish? No, Gnomish was Christopher Walken.
I think it's Underdark is
Is German?
German.
Oh, right.
Darkish. Underdark.
No, I think that's...
I
Under Daki?
hop by Temple of Ash and get the holy water for my brother.
And 200 gold pieces are exchanged.
Right.
Get it, essentially what is her mantra. But
Wait. Eos.
Yes.
We were specifically heading somewhere.
Well,
yeah, you would...
Yeah. We didn't go here for your damn demon things.
I did. But no, sorry. Okay, my contacts? Your contacts?
I was gonna talk to my contact and you were gonna talk to the werewolf.
He's back at the ship.
Oh, but
Right,
you can assist him in giving you advantage on the check.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Right,
That's your brother. Braun the Rat.
You're gonna stay over. Are we gonna start a family business where we're not actually related?
Yeah. I
Right,
think that's a good idea.
right.
Oh, wow, this is fun.
Fine.
I like him. I like the lamp. Oh, it's cool. It's gonna play this game sense.
Right. So is
you
that
can be 1 feet taller.
Right, but my eyes would.
Yeah.
is that an investigation?
Yes, I would say so.
This was just what I was hoping for. That's a 31.
Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Dorkin.